tough to generate offense against these guys today?
Yeah, I think it was both ways, but certainly, yeah, we probably didn't create as much as we wanted to. They did a really good job of smothering us through the neutral zone and coming up the ice to be together and be connected to have a stronger forecheck. So at times it was difficult there for us, and we got to find a way through that. I mean, there's times where that's how offense is going to come by, but in saying that, I think just sticking with it. Obviously, we didn't get the end result, but gave ourselves a chance. That time we played great. PK was strong. Unlucky one that they got. So just one of those games. It was a tight checking game, obviously against a pretty good team.
You mentioned Samsonov there. How did he look to you? What stood out, I guess, the most about tonight's performance by him?
I think it's similar to the way he's been all year. I think he's been confident, and you see him being aggressive and just challenging shooters and using his frame and his mobility, obviously his quickness, just to take a lot of the net away and just to continue to battle. He's a real competitor. So it was more of the same we've seen all year.
Mitch ends up playing, I think, more than 29 minutes tonight. What stands out about his ability, his endurance, I guess, in games?
Yeah, it's extremely impressive. I think you see it in the energy he has around the group every single day. Just an incredible engine on him. So, his ability to play through that. Obviously, the game gets more and more difficult to process things as more you get tired and fatigued. But he still just has such a good hockey IQ and able to, make plays, have a good understanding of the game under pressure, and when you face that type of challenge. So, yeah, that's not easy to do.
The goal aside, did you see a little more jump into Morgan tonight, John?
Yeah, he came out, had some really good looks and obviously rung the bar there early. And, I think he's continuing to try to, impose his game. Maybe hasn't come as often on the score sheet, putting the puck in the net as it has, but he's still such an impactful player for us in so many areas. Obviously, a leader. So, he continues to work at and stay with it and play solid hockey all around.
So, Ilya, what was this game like for you tonight?
Good battle. Both team. I think it's both team 1-on-1 today. Everybody hard defenseman. We block a lot of shots. Thank you guys. So my teammates play awesome today. A little bit not like in a shootout. Yeah, it's McKinnon's a little bit bounced, and he scored a goal. But we have 1 point, heads up, and keep moving because it's 2 more hard games for us in this week. We play against Carolina and Ottawa, back-to-back game. Just a heads up and keep on working.
You're good after this. Feel good in that physically, after a little bit of time off there?
It's pretty good. I feel game. I don't have any problem, I'm moving good, see puck good. Again, thank you my teammates. I see puck well today, and just try to do my best.
What do you remember about that breakaway into Chuskin's second period? They're shorthanded. It was a big moment.
Yeah, I need it. I need to stop this puck, special for Russian guys. It's good competition for me. Yeah, it's good. He's try good. That's a good save.
You friends with Chuskin? Some sort of teasing.
Yeah, we meet with everybody Russian. It's not a lot of us in the league. Mostly then we meet with everybody. Yeah, he's a nice guy. Yeah, and Denis Malgin, he's been here, and Georgiev, goalie, and play with him in World Junior Championship. We stay together. Yeah, I know a lot of Russians.
What's it like facing McKinnon, McCarr, those guys, the speed they bring?
A little bit different than McDavid and Draisaitl. A little bit different, but again, it's ton of speed. You need a little bit prepared before these guys enter zone. You need to get ready for everything. You need to see where's forward moving, where's D moving. These guys really smart play, and there's good competition before a playoff. It's perfect.
What was this one like to play in time?
Yeah, that was good.
A good game. Excuse me. Both teams obviously trying to play well defensively. They're skilled, and they got their chances, and I feel like we got ours. So ultimately, it comes down to a shootout, and they get the better of us.
Can you use your goal and a few of the chances you had, Morgan, to a little springboard to more? Do you think? Or how do you see
Yeah, for sure. I think so. I think we're all trying to push for more and get better. And this is an important time of year, and we're all trying to find that next level.
You see on the goal, and I'm wondering if it helps you that you had the great chance earlier that went off the iron, and you maybe recalibrate for the next one.
No, I think that's just the way the game goes sometimes, and obviously just great play by Mitch, great play by Auston on the first one, able to find the back of the net.
That's so typical being on the edge of Mitch, right? You go off the bench, find the open ice, and
Yeah.
there it is.
Yeah, he turned around and looked for me before he made the play, and so it's coming before he gets it, which is obviously that's not very common. Only great passers can kind of have that influence on their teammates.
He plays more than 29 minutes tonight. What
Yeah.
stands out about his ability?
He's amazing. What he does for our group in all situations, all areas of the ice. Obviously, how much he plays, how much he contributes with his off-ice leadership qualities. He really does everything for us, and he's just a special individual, and we're very lucky to have him. And he's out there, flying around, talking, having fun and playing. He's one of the best players in the world.
When the lineup is rolling with 7D, just from a game rhythm perspective, how different does it feel when there's just a little bit less ice time to go?
Yeah, it's different for sure.
Yeah.
That's about it.
What's it like being mic'd up? I imagine you probably don't think about it during the game. But
Yeah, you lose track of it, honestly. It's kind of one of those things. It's not something that I think anybody really enjoys. Unless you like the spotlight. But I think it's a good thing to do if, we all are trying to grow the game. So if that's conducive to that, then it's all good.
They didn't have to sell you?
Well, I wouldn't. There was a little bit of negotiating, but it's all good.
Just tight game, honestly. Two good teams, not a lot of space. You saw with the shot count. I think just two good teams, fast teams, and not a whole lot of high event kind of stuff going on.
That said, how did Samsonov look to you tonight?
I thought he was great. Made some great saves for us. Kept us in the game. When we gave up breakaways, some odd man rushes, and he came up big. So he did everything he had to do, and one of those games can go either way. But I think we would have liked to maybe generate a little bit more offense and a little more zone time and have some more dangerous high-end chances than we did. But you kind of got to tip your hat, and I thought we did the same. I thought we did a pretty good job for the most part of kind of keeping them to the outside. But they got good players too, and it was just a tight game all around.
Owen Byram was saying that they know you guys are a really good rush team. You like to play with speed. They tried to clog up the neutral zone. Did you feel that was sort of a tactic that they were taking?
Yeah, I think every team kind of likes to play like that. So obviously not ideal to have the other team's best players coming through the neutral zone with speed. So that's how everybody plays, and I thought they did a good job tonight in that regard, and I thought they were probably a little bit better in that category than us tonight.
Mitch ends up playing more than 29 minutes. I know all the forwards are playing a little bit more with the 11 and 7, but what stands out to you about his motor, his endurance in games?
Yeah, he's just a buzzsaw. He doesn't stop, and it's great. I think we've been kind of doing the 11 and 7 for the last couple games now, and it's honestly not bad. You kind of get in a rhythm, get out there a little bit more, especially I thought in the first period we had some good shifts there. We were kind of rolling around a little bit. The third period as well. So sometimes it works out pretty nice like that. So.
Sheldon, how do you feel the team navigating this one?
Well, I thought both teams played hard. Both teams defended well. Not a lot of offense available. They were able to get one on the power play. We weren't able to get one on our power plays. That could have made the difference. But all in all, I thought two teams played hard. We didn't give up much either. They carried play a little bit more than we did, especially to the first two periods. We were maybe better in the third, but they pushed. We didn't crack a whole lot. There wasn't a whole lot that we gave up. They didn't give up a whole lot. They checked extremely hard. They show you what a Stanley Cup winning team does in terms of the defending, the checking. I mean, they're well known for the offense that they can generate with their elite players, but they defend extremely hard and make it difficult on you to get to their net. So, that's kind of how the game went. And then it's so close right to the end that both teams are, not wanting to make the big mistake. That's kind of how it ends up getting overtime.
Dangerous night for Morgan and Rielly, just looking threatening out there. Had a good chance early on at the goal. So I'm just curious, do you think he's looking fresher out there with the minutes down and going with 70? Is there a difference you're seeing in his rhythm?
Yeah, maybe. I don't know. It's hard to really figure that because I don't think he's had the same jump in some of the previous games. This one he started that way. I mean, he rips one off the crossbar early on, and he jumps into the hole to get the puck to shoot it, and he jumps into same or similar hole on the second chance, which he makes good on. Mixes up the shot. First one's high and off the bar. Second one's low corner. So it was a terrific start for him. Not sure what you can really attribute it to, but that's what we need to see from Morgan in terms of jumping into those holes, kind of being that guy off the puck that can be a threat for us offensively. And I thought that he played hard and defended well as well.
What stood out to you about Samsonov's game?
I just thought he was locked in. Again, I don't think we gave up a ton in terms of like high quality chances. There was a lot of stuff coming from the points in the perimeter. But anything that we did give up on the slot or whatever it might have been, he was set. He looked really athletic and dynamic. With some of the saves he made with his hands. So yeah, I thought he was excellent. In a game in which there wasn't a whole lot of opportunity for the goalie to really shine, I thought he was still a standout in the game for us.
Aside from that unfortunate deflection by Jake, how do you think the PK looked tonight?
They did a great job. Yeah, again, so you give up one early there, and you can get reeling a little bit. And we had a number of kills, especially to start the third period there. It's such a close game. It's a dangerous power play on the other side, and our guys were really good. Forwards, defense. Sammy in goal when we needed him to be, but yeah, it was obviously very important for us to get through that portion of the game, and in the third especially.
How does that work for Morgan now, Sheldon? Is that both a reminder him tomorrow or in the coming days, whenever that we know that you can do these things and do them to that impact and that sort of.
Yeah, you're always reinforcing that with him. But he's played long enough that he knows when he's at his best. Sometimes it takes something like that for it to come and get some confidence going, and the puck goes in for you. Obviously, not a lot's gone in the net for him this season, so I think all of that can serve him well.
Colorado's ability to keep your shots down, how much of that do you think is their mindset, their effort, versus something they're doing strategically?
Well, I think it's their effort. You look at a lot of the game, a lot of it would come back to the mobility of their defense. They're just up on top of you. They're uptight. They recover well. There's, you feel like you're in and you're going to get some space, and then they close the space. You feel like you're going to get pucks in behind them, and they get body position. They win the race. I thought the mobility of their defense was a real problem for us tonight in terms of getting through the neutral zone and getting on the attack. Similar as it was, against Buffalo the other night, but differently in terms of the mobility of their defense. And Makar plays half the game here tonight, and he's not giving you a whole lot, and then when he gets the puck on a shift, usually you're losing the shift. So that was a problem for us. But like I said, I thought we stayed with it. I thought that in such a tight game, we definitely had a shot here or there that could have been the difference for us. Even on our power play, I didn't love a lot about our power play, but in each of the ones we had, we did have one really high quality look on each and just didn't convert. So that's what the game comes down to, and in the end, they win the skills competition.